There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads as they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Hi, Aunt Eller.
Scare me to death. What are you doing around here?
Come singing to you. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy it don't miss a tree. But a weeping a willer is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
If I weren't an old woman, and if you weren't so young and smart alecky, why, I'd marry you and have you sit around tonight and sing to me.
No, you wouldn't, because I wouldn't marry you nor none of your kinfolk if I could help it.
None of my kinfolk, huh?
Including that niece of yours, Miss Laura Williams.
Just as well. For as I can tell, Lori ain't paying you no heed.
Where'd you get such an uppity niece that wouldn't pay no heed to me? Who's the best bronc buster in this here territory?
You, I'd bet.
Me, that's who. And looky here. I'm handsome, ain't I?
Purty as a pitcher.
Well, what else does she want then?
I don't know, but I'm sure certain it ain't you. Say, who you taking to the box social?
I ain't thought much about it.
Bet you come over to ask Lori.
What if I did?
I thought you was somebody. This all that's come a-calling and it already 10 o'clock of a Saturday evening?
You knowed it was me for you opened the door.
No such of a thing.
You knowed it was me, so you sat in there thinking up something mean to say. I'm a good man not to ask you to the box social.
Well, I wouldn't go with you even if you did ask me. Besides, how'd you take me? You ain't got yourself a brand new red buggy, have you?
No, I ain't.
Expecting me to ride behind old Dunn, I guess. You know, you should take that old Cummins girl you've taken such a shine to over the river.
If I was to ask you, they'd be a way to take you, Miss Lori Smarty.
Oh, they would.
When I take you out tonight with me, honey, here's the way it's gonna be. You will sit behind a team of snow-white horses in the slickest gig you ever see.
Lance!
Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with a fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drive them high-stepping strutters. Nosy pokes will peek through the shutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With isinglass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two bright side lights winking and blinking. Ain't no finer rig, I'm a-thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking that I'd care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
You'd sure feel like a queen sitting up on that there carriage.
If only she didn't talk so mean to me. Aunt Eller, I'm a good mind not to take her.
I ain't said I was going.
I ain't asked you.
Well, who'd want to ride alongside you anyways?
She's just aching for you to kiss her when she talks that way.
I won't even speak to him, let alone allow him to kiss me. The bragging, bow-legged, wished he had a sweetheart bum.
She likes you quite a lot.
She like me anymore. She sick the dogs onto me.
You got that wagon hitched up?
What wagon?
There's a crowd coming over from Bushyhead for the box social.
Curly said that you'd let us use the wagons and bring him up from the station.
Of course I would, if he'd ask me.
Got to talking about a lot of other things. I'll go hitch up that wagon now, if you say it's all right.
Hi, Will.
Hi, Aunt Eller.
What happened up in that fair in Kansas City? You do any good in the steer roping?
I did pretty good. I won it.
Ain't nobody can sling a rope like our territory,
I
boys.
can't stay long and chat. I gotta get over to 80 Annie's. Don't you remember? Her pa said if I ever got $50, I could marry her.
Is that what they give you for prize money?
That's what?
Oh, Lance, we'll be dancing at your wedding. Bet you carried on plenty in Kansas City.
I wouldn't call it carrying on, but I sure did see some things I never seen before. I got to Kansas City on a Friday. By Saturday, I learned a thing or two. For up to then, I didn't have an ID of what the modern world was coming to. I counted 20 gas buggies going by themselves almost every time I took a walk. Then I put my ear to a Bell telephone and a strange woman started in to talk.
What next?
Yeah, what?
What next? Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They gone about as far as they can go. They went and built the skyscraper 7 stories high, about as high as a building ought to grow. Everything's like a dream in Kansas City. It's better than a magic lantern show. You walk to the radiator whenever you want some heat. With every kind of comfort, every house is all complete. You can walk to privies in the rain and never wet your feet. They've gone about as far as they can go.
Yes, sir.
They've gone about as far as they can go.
What are you doing?
This is the 2-step. That's all they're dancing nowadays. The waltz is through. Catch on to it. A 1 and a 2. A 1 and a 2.
on.
Of course they don't do it alone. Come on, Aunt Eller.
And that's about as far as I can go.
Yes, sir. And that's about as far as she can go.
That was fun. Go off stage. Go that way.
Team's all hitched.
Hi, Curly. I can't stay long. I gotta get over to 80 Annie's. I got $50.
I gotta know something, Aunt Eller. Who's the low, filthy sneak Lori's got her cap set for?
You?
Never mind that. There must be plenty of men trying to spark her. Hello, Judd.
Hello yourself.
Then, of course, there's someone a lot close to home that's got her on his mind most of the time.
Him?
Yep, Judd Fry.
Lord take up with a man like that?
I ain't said she's taking up with him.
Well, he's around all the time, ain't he?
Lives out in the smokehouse.
Changed my mind about cleaning out the hen house. Gonna leave it till tomorrow. I'm taking Lori to the box social.
You're driving Lori?
Ask her.
Well then, Eller, looks like you and I's got a date together.
Oh, Curly, how you taking me? In that rig you made up?
Didn't make it up. I hired it over at Claremore's.
Lance, you did?
Sure did. So make sure you got your beauty spots fastened on you proper so you won't lose them off you here.
Anna, don't ride with Curly to the box social tonight. If you do, I'm gonna have to ride with Judd, all alone.
That's what you wanted, ain't it?
No, I only did it because Curly was acting so fresh.
It's that peddler man, the one that sold me that egg.
And he's got 80 Annie with him. Will Parker's 80 Annie.
Hi, Aunt Eller. Hi yourself. Let me talk to that peddler man.
Greetings, Aunt Eller.
I ain't your aunt, you little wart. You told me that egg beater would beat my eggs, turn the ice cream freezer, and bring out my dish racks.
If the egg beater don't work, I'll give you something just as good.
Better be 1,000,000 times better.
How about you, Miss Lori? Must be wanting something, a pretty young girl like you.
Well, me? Of course I want things. I want things I heard of, but never had before. Things that if I did have them, my heart would stop dead in my chest. I'd drop dead to the floor.
Give her a cake of soap.
I've got just the thing. The elixir of Egypt.
What's that?
It's a special formula. Belonged to the Pharaoh's daughter.
Smelling salts.
But not just any, but a special kind of smelling salts. Belonged to the Pharaoh's daughter. See what it says on the label. Take a deep breath and see everything clear. It's what the Pharaoh's daughter used to do.
See everything clear. I'll take it, Mr. Peddler.
Throwing away your money.
Now, don't you want me to show you some pretty doodads?
Bring your trappings inside and we'll see if we can find you something to eat and drink.
Since when did you take up with that peddler man?
Since he said he wanted to ride to the end of the world with me. My paw saw it as a proposal of marriage.
Does the peddler know that?
Sure does. Paul made it real clear to him.
Will Parker's back in town, and he's looking for you.
Will Parker? I didn't count on him being back so soon.
Well, don't you still like Will?
Of course I do. There won't never be nobody like Will.
Okay. Well, then what about this peddler man?
Oh, there won't never be nobody like him either.
Okay. Well, which one do you like the best?
Whichever one I'm with.
Annie, God, you are silly.
Oh, I just love it when a feller talks all purty to me. I get all shaky inside, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you feel sorry for a feller when he just looks like he wants to kiss ya?
You can't go around kissing every man that asks you. Didn't anybody ever tell you that?
Yeah, they told me. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I knowed what's right and wrong since I've been 10. I heard a lot of stories and I reckon they are true about how girls are put upon by men. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a feller, I forget. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix. I always say, come on, let's go. Just when I ought to say nix. When a person tries to kiss a girl, I know she ought to give his face a smack. But as soon as someone kisses me, I somehow sorta wanna kiss him back. Though I can feel the undertow, I never make a complaint till it's too late for restraint. Then when I want to, I can't say no.
Yoo-hoo, 80 Annie.
Oh, foot! Hello, Will.
Know what I got for first prize at the fair?
What?
$50.
$50?
Your dad said I could marry you if I got $50.
That's right. He did.
Oh, wait, oh, Annie, honey. You ain't been off my mind since I left.
Don't start talking purty, Will.
Seen a lot of beautiful gals in Kansas City. Didn't give them one look.
How could you see him if you didn't give him a look?
I mean, I didn't look loving at him like I look at you.
Don't look at me that way, Will. I can't bear it.
I won't stop looking at you like this till I get a little old kiss.
What's a little old kiss?
Nothing, less'n it comes from you.
You do talk purty. Will, this is the peddler man, Ollie Hakeem.
Hiya, Hawk. Don't mind me. I'm gonna marry her.
Marry her? On purpose?
Well, sure.
Hey, Curly, why don't you take the team down to the trough and give the horses some water?
Oh, right away, Neller.
Can I come too? I just love the way you handle them horses.
That's about all I can handle, I reckon.
I don't believe that. Not from what I heard about you.
Looks like Curly's taken up with that comic strip, but what should I care about that? Come on, boys. Let's get the hampers out under the tree where it's cool.
Why should a woman who is healthy and strong blubber like a baby if her man goes away, a weeping and a wailing how he's done her wrong? That's one thing you'll never hear me say. Never gonna think that the man I lose is the only man among men. I'll snap my fingers, no, I don't care. I'll buy me a brand new dress to wear. I'll scrub my neck and I'll brush my hair and start all over again. Many a new face will please my eye. Many a new love will find me. Never I once looked back to sigh over the romance behind me. Many a new day will dawn before I do. Never have I chased a honeybee who carelessly cajoled me. Somebody else just as sweet as he cheered me and consoled me. Never have I wept into my tea over the deal someone told me. Many a new day will dawn. Many a red sun will set. Many a blue moon will shine before I do.
Oh, hi, Lori. Just packing your hamper now?
I've been busy.
You got them gooseberry tarts too. I wonder if they light as mine. Mine like to fly away if you blew on them.
I did blow on one of mine and it broke up into a million little pieces.
Ain't she funny?
Gertie, why don't you come on inside and we'll get you cooled off?
Are you coming too?
Not just yet.
Oh, well, just remember tonight at the auction, my hamper's the biggest.
So, that's that old Cummins girl I heard so much talk of.
You seen her before, ain't you?
Yeah. Not since she got so old.
Hey, Lori, is it true you're driving to the Bach social with that Judd feller?
Reckon so. Why?
It's just everyone expects Curly to take you.
Maybe it's just as well she ain't going with her. Don't want people talking now, do we?
Don't make me laugh.
Oh, you know how they are. Like a swarm of mud wasps always chatting about something.
Well, what are they saying? That you're stuck on me?
Most of the talk is that you're stuck on me.
Can't imagine how these ugly rumors start.
Me neither. Why do they think up stories that link my name with yours? Why do to the neighbors, gossip all day behind their doors. I know a way to prove what they say is quite untrue. Here is the gist, a practical list of don'ts for you. Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please my folks too much. Don't laugh at my jokes too much. People will say we're in love.
Who laughs at your jokes?
Don't sigh and gaze at your sighs are so like mine. Your eyes mustn't glow like mine. People will say we're in love. Don't start collecting things.
Like what?
Give me my rose and my glove. Sweetheart, they're suspecting things. People will say we're in love.
Some people claim that you are to blame as much as I. Why do you take the trouble to bake my favorite pie? Granting your wish, I carved our initials on that tree. Just keep a slice of all the advice you give, so free. Don't praise my charm too much. Don't look so vain with me. Don't stand in the rain with me. People will say we're in love. Don't take my arm too much. Don't keep your hand in mine. Your hand feels so grand in mine. People will say we're in love. Don't dance all night with me till the stars fade from above. They'll see it's alright with me. People will say we're in love. Can't you tell Judd that you'd rather just go with me?
I couldn't.
Come on, boys. Let's go load up the hampers onto the wagon and start thinking about heading off to the box social.
Oh, look! She got them old smelling salts the peddler man tried to sell us.
No. They ain't smelling salts. They're gonna help me make my mind up.
That's the camper!
Isn't sure you're letting Judd take you instead of Curly?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you better when I make my mind up. I'm beginning to see things clearer already.
I can tell you what you want. Out of your dreams and into his arms you long to fly.
You don't need Egyptian smelling salts to tell you why.
Out of your dreams and into the hush of falling shadows.
When the mist is low and stars are breaking through,
Then out of your dreams you go
into a dream come true.
Make up your mind, Lori, Lori, dear. Make up your own story, Lori, dear. Old Pharaoh's daughter won't tell you what to do. Ask your heart, whatever it tells you will be true.
Out of my dreams and into his arms I long to fly. I will come as evening comes to woo a waiting sky. Out of my dreams and into the hush of falling shadows. When the mist is long and stars are breaking through, then out of my dreams I'll go into a dream with you.
Nope. The farmer and the cowman should be friends. Oh, the farmer and the cowman should be friends. One man likes to push a plow, the other likes to chase a cow, but that's no reason why they can't be friends. Territory folks should stick together, territory folks should all be pals. Cowboys dance with the farmers' daughters, farmers dance with the ranchers' gals.
Territory folks should stick together, territory folks should all be pals. Cowboys dance with the farmers' daughters, farmers dance with the ranchers' gals.
I'd like to say a word for the farmers.
Well, say it.
He came out west and made a lot of changes.
He came out west and built a lot of fences.
And built some right across our cattle ranges.
Oh, bird scratchers. The state of Missouri plays the law.
We got as much right here.
Gentlemen, shut up.
The farmer is a good and thrifty citizen.
He's thrifty, all right.
No matter what the cowman says or thinks, you seldom see him drinking in a barroom.
Unless somebody else is buying drinks.
The farmer and the cowman should be friends. Oh, the farmer and the cowman should be friends. The cowman roasts a cow with ease. The farmer steals her butter and cheese. But that's no reason why they can't be friends. Territory folks should stick together. Territory folks should all be pals. Cowboys dance with the farmers' daughters. Farmers dance with the ranchers' gals.
The farmer should be sociable with the cowboy. If he rides by and asks for food and water, don't treat him like a louse. Make him welcome in your house.
But be sure that you lock up your wife and daughter.
Notice I'm married one, you can get a square meal.
He can say whatever he wants.
I hit you so hard you won't be able to find your existing car.
Told me, buddy.
Nobody gonna sling up anybody. This here's a party. Let's sing it.
The farmer and the cowman should be friends.
Oh, the farmer and the cowman should be friends. One man likes to push a plow, the other likes to chase a cow, but that's no reason why they can't be friends.
And when this territory is a state and joins the union just like all the others, the farmer and the cowman and the merchant must all behave and act themselves like brothers.
I'd like to teach you all a little saying and learn these words by heart the way you should. I don't say I'm no better than anybody else, but I'll be danged if I ain't just as good.
I don't say I'm no better than anybody else, but I'll be danged if I ain't just as good. Territory folks should stick together, territory folks should all be pals. Cowboys dance with the farmers' daughters, farmers dance with the ranchers' gals. Territory folks should stick together, territory folks should all be pals. Cowboys dance with the farmers' daughters, farmers dance with the ranchers' gals.
Hey, up here. Now we're going to auction off the hampers, and I've got them all listed here on my tablet, and I'm going to be keeping tabs of everybody's bids, okay?
We'll start with these two. Who they are, I ain't got no idea.
The little one's mine and the one next to it's Lori.
Annie! Well, there goes that secret.
Well, what do I hear for Ado Annie's hamper?
2 minutes. 4 minutes.
$6.50 off with the brain hunt. Stand up and holler.
All right, who says $1?
What about you, Mike? You won her last year.
Hey, Dwayne, you still got that sweet potato pie?
You bet.
Same old sweet potato pie. My word, Mike, what do you say?
I'd say you gave me a 3-day belly.
Never mind about that. Never mind. Who bids $1?
You hear $50.
$50. Nobody ever bid $50. Nobody ever bid $10.
He ain't got $50.
Yes, he does, Daddy.
And if you're a man of honor, you gotta say that 8 Annie is mine.
But Annie's been promised to the peddler.
Now, Mr. Carters, although it is sure bad news for me, a deal's a deal. I'm prepared to make the sacrifice.
But where's your money?
Right here.
You just gave that money away to the schoolhouse. Looks like the peddler still gets my daughter's hand.
Now, wait a minute.
That's not fair.
Well, now, going for $50. Going.
51!
51! Wait a minute. If I don't bid any higher, I can keep my money, can't I?
You sure can.
Then I still got $50.
Okay. Going, gone for $51.
And I get 8 Annie.
And what are you getting for $51?
A 3-day bellyache!
Next up, we'll auction off my niece's hamper, and I must say, I took a little peek inside, and it looks mighty tasty.
All right, what do I hear, gents?
2 bits! 4 bits!
I bid $1.
Do I hear $2?
$1.25.
$2.50.
$3.
And 2 bits.
$4 bits. $4.
And 2 bits.
$4.25. Ain't I going to hear anything better than that? I got a bid for $4.25 from Judd Fry.
It ain't got nearly enough yet, not for some cold duck and stuffing and that lemon meringue pie.
$5.
$5 going.
And 2
Going.
bits.
My, you're stubborn, Judd. Mr. Carnes is a richer man than you, and I know he likes his custard with the raspberry syrup, but anybody gonna hear any more?
No, can't you see? They all dropped out. Here's the money.
Hold on, you. You just hold on. I ain't said going yet.
Well, say it.
Well, going to Judd Fry for $5.02. Going.
Don't figure that's quite enough to you.
It's more than you got.
Got a $30 saddle.
Can't bid saddles.
$30 saddle must be worth something to somebody.
I'll give you 10 for it.
Don't let's waste time. How high you going?
Hiring you, no matter what.
And Eller, I'm bidding all this $10.
Oh, Curly, it's all for the schoolhouse, ain't it? All for education and learning.
Going for $10. Going.
Hold on! I ain't finished bidding. So, Aunt Eller, I'm just as reckless as Curly McLean, I guess. Just as good to get what I want. Going to bid all I got in the world. All I saved for 2 years doing farm work. All for Lori. Here it is. $42.31.
Curly.
Most of you boys know my horse, Dunn. She's a kind of nice horse, gentle and well broke.
Don't sell done, Curly. It ain't worth it.
I'll give you 43 for it.
That makes my bid $53, Aunt Eller. Anybody going any higher?
Going. Gone.
Ain't nobody gonna cheer for nothing?
What? I ain't good enough, am I? I'm a hired hand, got dirt on my hands, pig slop.
Wait. You lost the bid and the bidding was fair.
Wish he was better, Mr. Lori. And you wish you weren't so free with your ass.
Are you making threats to me? Well, I'll tell you something that'll ease your head, Mr. Judd. You ain't a hired hand for me no more. You could just pack up and scoot. You step 1 foot past that pasture gate, I'll stick the dogs onto you, you hear me?
Said Joe say, told you the way it was, but you wouldn't listen.
Tomorrow I'll get you a new hired hand. I'll stay in the place tonight if you're worried about that hound dog. And hey, while you're at it, How about marrying me?
Crazy. What I'd want to marry you for?
Well, couldn't you think of some reason as to why you might? Oh, I gotta learn to be a farmer, I see that. They're gonna make a state out of this territory. They're gonna put it in the Union. Countries are changing. I gotta change with it. I'll have you to help me now. So I'll make something out of myself. Yeah.
Curly. I'll marry you. If you want me to.
Yeah! Hey, everybody. I want you to all know that Laura Williams is my girl.
Curly!
And she's gone and asked her to marry me.
Oh, they'll hear you all the way to Catoosie.
I'll let them. Let people say we're in love. Who cares what happens now?
Just keep your hand in mine. Your hand feels so grand in mine.
Let people say we're in love. Starlight looks well on us. Let the stars beam from above. Who cares if they tell on us? Let people say we're in love.
Curly! Pick that banjo to pieces, Sam!
I'll show you how we say goodbye in my country.
That was goodbye.
We have a song in my country. It says, "One goodbye is never enough." Will, I want to say goodbye to you too.
That's all right. I saw the first one.
Will, be good to her. And you, be good to him. You don't mind, I'm a friend of the family now.
You said you were leaving?
Back on the open road to Lonely Gypsy.
We gotta have a serious talk. You gotta stop having fun. I mean with other fellers. Little more standoffish when fellers offer you a buggy ride.
I'll give an imitation of a crawfish and dig myself a hole where I can hide.
I hear how you were kicking up some capers while I was off in Kansas City, Mo. I heard some things you couldn't print in papers from fellers who've been talking like they know.
Foot!
I go and sold my last bottle, I cut out all shenanigans. I save my money, don't gamble or drink in the back room down at Flanagan's. I give up lots of other things a gentleman never mentions. But before I give up anymore, I want to know your intentions. With me, it's all or nothing. Is it all or nothing with you? It can't be in between. It can't be now and then. No half and half romance will do. I'm a one-woman man, home loving type, all complete with slippers and pipe. Take me as I am or leave me be. If you can't give me all, give me nothing. And nothing's what you'll get from me.
Not even something.
Nothing's what you'll get from me. You ain't gonna talk to that old peddler man anymore, are ya?
Of course not. Never talk to no one less than he's with me.
Then I'm never gonna leave your side.
Even if you don't. Even if you never go away on a trip or nothing. Can't you once in a while give me one of them Persian goodbyes?
Persian goodbye? Well, it ain't nothing like an Oklahoma hello.
Hello, Will. With you, it's all or nothing. All for you and nothing for me. But if a wife is wise, she's gotta realize that men like you are wild and free. So I ain't gonna fuss, ain't gonna frown. Have your fun, go out on the town. Stay up late and don't come home till 3. And go right off to sleep if you're sleepy. There's no use waiting up for me.
Oh, wait, no, Annie.
No use waiting up for me.
Come on and kiss me.
Well, Andrew, I never seen you so serious at a wedding party.
Been scared all night that Judd Fry come starting up for Curly.
Why? Judd Fry's been out of this territory for 3 weeks now.
He's back. Saw him over at Claremore's last night picking fights with anybody who take him.
Oh, hi, Aunt Eller.
Shame you missed Lori's wedding.
Oh, well, I've been having one of my own.
Lance, who do you marry?
How long you been married?
4 days. 4 days with that laugh should count like a golden wedding.
You married her. You must have wanted to.
Should I wanted to? Now I ain't so sure.
Hey, Curly, were you scared when the pastor asked if you take this here woman?
Scared he wouldn't say it.
Wedding party's still going on? Glad I ain't too late. Got a present for the groom. But first, I want to kiss the bride. Here's your present.
He's knocked out cold. Must hit his head.
I'll be careful.
I gotta go see if there's anything I can do for Judd. Take care of her, Naylor.
I don't know why this had to happen when everything was going so good.
Don't let your mind run on it. You gotta stay sweet and tender if you want it the sweet and tender in life.
I wish I was more like you.
Scrawny and old, you couldn't pay me to be me.
You're crazy.
Sure as you're born.
What would I do without you?
Hey, everybody, let's hear it for the happy couple. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
That's our song.
They couldn't pick a better time to start in life.
It ain't too early and it ain't too late.
Starting as a farmer with a brand new wife.
Soon be living in a brand new state.
Brand new state, gonna treat you great.
Gonna give you barley.
Flowers on the prairie where the June bugs zoom.
Plenty of air and plenty of room.
Plenty of room to swing a rope.
Plenty of heart and plenty of hope.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky.
We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, yow, I-F-I-O-E-A, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay, Oklahoma, 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 Oklahoma. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, yow, I-F-I-O-E-A, We're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma. Oklahoma, Oklahoma.